my name's Fox. So I'm Fox, and it's finally out. It's finally out. At least the first 4 episodes. Hazbin Hotel. Something that obviously I like, and it's funny because I remember getting this as like the first pins. I was like, I got disposable income. Why the fuck not? That's when it's honest. When it's on. Anyways, I got all these pins, and I remember, I accidentally got 2 husks. And it's funny, because I remember getting husk, and I remember, like, getting them all, and I'm, like, really looking at him, and I knew he kind of had a fan base, people kind of liked him, but I never really knew, okay, well, I guess design-wise. This show actually made me really like him a lot. A lot. Like, holy shit, Husk might be my favorite. Not only because he's voiced by Keith David, which is badass as all hell. They get it all hell. But he seems like a really good character. All of these characters are freaking great. Do I not have an Angel Dust pin? Maybe that's in the bag somewhere. But I thought I had Angel Dust. Because apparently I also got Vox and Valentino. But anyways, we'll get into that. I first thought that this entire season was released today because I'm watching this on the 19th. I thought I thought I heard that they were going to drop the entire season today. And I was like, oh shit, I better get on that and start watching it. Turns out it's only the first 4 episodes. Which I was like, god damn it. By the time at the end of it, I was like, god damn it. But what we still got was freaking fun and great. But I will say, this show, Vivzy Pop, so many people, want to jump down her throat. But I will say this, too, and also this is kind of a dumb thing, because I just want to talk about this real quick. This is what I first saw before I even started watching this one right now. Obviously it came on, I think, it was an earlier premiere or something, I can't remember. But if you get into the early premiere or whatever, you got to see it early, and they showed this opening. Which actually, I don't think I can do everything I could do with, Hell of a Boss, because Amazon has the rights to this, so let me not show too much. But pretty much, they tell the origin story of Hell, where you have, which I'm gonna say this right now, I don't think pretty much this entire little telling is, I'm not gonna try to show clips, because unlike when I do Hell of a Boss and I get copyright hit and I can just hit it with the when you dispute it. And I say, hey, Viv, let's people react to her stuff. I don't think I can do that with this because Amazon is messing with it. I'm going to kind of also get into something too, because maybe I'm overthinking it or not, but I feel like certain things had to be changed away from the lore and stuff that Hell of a Boss has set up. But also on that same note, they do keep a lot of stuff. The main, I'll get this in, but if you saw the pilot, other than maybe designs, Charlie having red eyes, it seems like it's canon. It's still, when they talk about, that they'll, Alistair came to us 7 days ago, so, the pilot happened 7 days ago, and then they bring up everything that kind of happened, showing, Charlie, on the news trying to sell Hazbin Hotel, stuff with Charlie, stuff like that. It seems like it all actually happened. It's just, now it's, a week later after Alistair's helped a little bit more, I guess. I don't know. But, and, apparently, right after the fact was the killing, or the, slaughtering, when they send the exterminators down to kill demons, because that's then when Charlie reads this story, which talks about how Lucifer was So Lucifer was seen as a troublemaker, but really he was just full of great, bright ideas. And, heaven just heaven just, like, ignored him, said he was a troublemaker, and made Adam and Lilith out of the dust of the earth. Because that is, like, Lilith's whole thing, where it's unlike Eve, who was born of Adam's rib, Lilith was made from dust like Adam was. And
equals as the first of mankind, but despite this, Adam demanded control, and Lilith refused to submit to his will. She fled the garden. Drawn in by her fierce independence, Lucifer found her, and the two rebellious dreamers fell deeply in love.
They really...
Together, they wished to share the magic of free will with humanity, offering the fruit of knowledge to Adam's new bride, Eve, who gladly accepted.
Okay, so here's the thing. Like, they very much... This story pretty much very much plays like, yes, heaven is evil, Lucifer and Lilith are good. I don't think that's 100% the case. I think this is the story that Lucifer told his daughter, or Lilith did, but I don't think this is 100% the truth of what happened. I think this is, Lucifer saying, it's not my fault that, bad shit happens. I'm not saying, like, Lucifer isn't going to be somewhat of a good... But, like, I feel like, again, the embodiment of pride would probably say, like, I don't know, they just weren't caught to my ideas. And, yes, Lilith, for her, independence, and this is why Lucifer fell in love with her and all this. I'm like, that feels like too much... I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but, like, it feels too much on the nose of, yeah, she's a proud, independent woman who doesn't need no man, and, like, kind of like the... Because, obviously, we're in an age where, obviously, I'm trying to think of this, like, it's like, yes, have strong woman and stuff like that, and we are definitely strong women, and, like, if let's say a girl was disabled in some way, but she was, like, super powerful and, could kick the crap out of everything and taught, like, the main character how to fight and everything, and it was, like, one of the strongest out of all of them and all this stuff. Like, people now would say, that's woke! That's woke! And then you realize I'm talking about Toph, and you're like, oh shit! But, I got that from a Twitter post, but, this feels almost like not in the opposite direction of, like, a negativity thing, but in the sense of, like, yes, Lilith was just so independent and strong, and Lucifer was just a kind angel who was misunderstood. And I'm like, yeah, I read this as this is the story that her parents probably told her, or is it necessarily wrong on some accounts, but it is still wrong. Like, it's not exactly right. Like, I don't think in either side, heaven nor hell is in the good here. Fully, at least. But yeah, Lucifer gives the apple, humanity, angels get pissed, and they throw Lucifer into hell.
This act, heaven cast Lucifer and his love into the dark pit he had created, never allowing him to see the good that came from humanity.
In a sense, this is also pretty much like the Prometheus story.
Only the cruel.
Which is also a bearer of light who brings light down to humanity, and Lucifer's name is Bearer of Light.
And the wicked. Ashamed, Lucifer lost his will to dream. But Lilith thrived, empowering demonkind with her voice and her songs, and as the...
So that's where Charlie gets her singing from.
Numbers of hell grew, so did its power.
Like... Yeah, and then...
Heartless decision. That every year they would send down an army, an extermination, to ensure hell and its...
Yeah, heaven would do this.
Sinners could never rise against them. But Lilith's hope remained, and her dream was passed down to their precious daughter, the Princess of Hell.
Story of hell. Like, again...
Don't worry, Mom. I'll make you proud.
And there's a whole thing where her mom has been gone for 7 years, and we later on find out Alistair like, when he pops up in the pilot, that's his first appearance in... Where is he? No, here's one of them. That's his first appearance within 7 years. He's been missing, pretty much. And a bunch of people just thought, shit, did you die? Did the angels get you? And Alex, oh, no, perish the thought. I was just merely indisposed. Stuff like that. But yeah, like, how much, like, Charlie says, like, how good her parents were and all that stuff, it 100% feels like there's drama there. Like, there is something more going on that isn't exactly right. And mind you, I still and mind you, like, one of the issues people were bringing up on Twitter, was like, it's the Squidward with the whatever, and it's like, oh, the devil is good, God is evil, oh, how original, pretty much that. And I'm like, wouldn't the opposite be worse? Just the standard God is good, devil is evil. Like, isn't that the worst, more like, oh, how original kind of thing? I'm just kind of saying. But also on that same note, this feels fake. Like, this story is a story that she was told as a kid that isn't really true. I don't think it's supposed to be true. I don't think it is true. I think, like, there are some bits of it, but also I do love also that they do bring up that, yeah, they bring up Lilith's past. So Charlie is half human. She's half human, and then she's also half angel from her dad.
Created.
How that kind of happened when they got cast into hell, turned to demons, not entirely sure. I guess, speaking, the demon half could technically have come from Lilith, because human souls become demons. Also, this is Adam. So I guess Adam and the thing is, it's a weird thing too, because I was watching. Adam becomes the ruler of heaven. We'll go to that scene in a minute. God, I kind of wish if I would have known there was. Well, no, it's probably best to do them all together. At least for right now. Let's see. Lucifer being an angel, Lilith empowering demon kind with song. Intro's pretty, isn't exactly 100% correct, yes. That sounds super. Yeah, well, the intro is whole nice. Apparently, like, right after the pilot, or 7 days after the pilot, is the extermination for the whole year. These two are kind of great together. And there are many, like, I haven't listened to the original one in a minute, so I don't think, Charlie's voice actress, she's different, it doesn't sound that different. But characters like Vaggie...
I know. Don't worry. I enjoy your theatrics. Are you okay?
I feel like I'm pretty sure Vaggie is a different voice actress. Because I don't know. I don't know if I'm right on this, so someone tell me if I'm wrong. But I feel like in the pilot, when Vaggie was angry, the voice matched it. In this, like, whenever she's angry, it doesn't necessarily, like... The voice actress, like, she does a good job, but she doesn't feel like there's a lot of emotion in there. Maybe it's because Vaggie is an angel. At least I'm pretty sure she is. Because there's a whole thing with Vaggie, like, when at one of the episodes they do, like, a trust fall thing, because or was it, like, how to trust each other, and Charlie put Vaggie in charge, and Vaggie at one point goes, like, well, how did you learn to trust people? And, like, she does it, like, very military-like. There's a point where, there's a point where they talk about, like, the executions coming, and pretty much, like, she says to Charlie, like, do you really want to see your people, not our people, like, if she's, a demon with them, do you really want to see your people be killed and slaughtered? And so I think that's 100% kind of, like, saying, like, yeah, she's an angel. Or at least a fallen angel. And also it would make sense with, like when we later on see executioners and stuff. But because what is it? We eventually do see actual angels here with Adam here, which I don't like. Hold on.
You.
Totally. Nice to meet you, too.
Oh.
Ha! I fucking got you. Did you fucking see that?
Like these angels here with the eyes cut, which also like angels having horns too. Are they? Is it pretty much supposed to be that? Yes, like certain true demons are just the like they're like demons and angels have a connection. Obviously, is that what they're kind of trying to show here a lot more? That yes. Like, they're connected. Also, are there heaven-born angels? Because there's hell-born demons. Are there heaven-born angels? Also, I just realized that her halo is like an eye.
Good shit.
So wait.
I'm everywhere with this. I'm sorry. I don't want to show too much of the clips because I don't want to get screwed over by all this stuff. But pretty much, for the first setup of the first episode at least, Alistair is terrible at making a commercial and doesn't really sell the place all that well. Everyone knows that she has some daddy issues. And pretty much, Lucifer called... Oh, wait.
Who insisted on this noisy picture box advertisement? So I had a little fun with it.
Honestly, out of all the... Also, I will say this right now, and it's probably because they just alter it enough. Out of all the voice actors that are different, because this isn't Edward Bosco or not, Alistair's probably the only one where like just hearing him talk and everything, I'm like, no, that's Al. That's Alistair. Other voices I had to get used to.
Oh, fun. You had a little fun with
Like, again, Vaggy's, I feel like her voice actress needed to add more anger to certain scenes.
Well, this is not what we want to represent us. When you showed up here a week ago, you told us you would help run this...
It feels like very... Like, I don't know, it feels like there isn't a change in pitch where I feel like she should sound angrier.
Hotel. Instead, you're mocking us. Nobody's gonna want to come to a place that a powerful overlord like you thinks is a waste of time.
Angel has a different voice actor, which I was just thinking, like, I feel like Michael Kovacs, they could have brought him in, but...
Sure. Can I suggest you take better advantage of the talented celebrity you have?
He, it took me a minute to get used to his voice, because I'm like, I feel like Michael Kovacs, like, nailed that voice so perfectly. Like, I had to get used to this one where, like, it sounds like Angel does from the original one, just adjacent. It's, like, slightly off. I don't know what it is. It's, like, slightly deeper, I guess. But later on, especially when you get into the drama bits, this voice actor does shine.
As a commercial.
Why not? Sex sells, don't it? I swear, if you film me going at it with Mr. Fancy Talk Creep
Oh yeah, him wanting to say he wants to bang Alistair.
voice here, you'd be rolling in participants willing to stay at this tacky hotel.
Never going to happen.
Angel.
And yeah, Angel, especially the first 3 episodes, are pretty much like, you know, the whole like, I want to bang every goddamn thing. Hold on, wait, what was it Alistair saying here?
If Freaky Face over there is so powerful, then why can't he just make people stay here?
Oh, trust me, I can.
Why do you think I'm here? You actually think I'd be cleaning bottles?
Again, Keith David is probably the best. Like, I expected Husker to be sounding a little more like this. You know, husky. You know, like, kind of like that. But, honestly, with Keith David's voice, that's the one voice where, like, it took me till maybe the 4th episode to be like, okay. Like, Keith David was still doing good, but especially episode 4, especially when he does this song with Angel.
Things look bad and your back's against the wall. Your whole
Like he can sing. And this whole thing is pretty great, especially when they start going into stuff like his background.
You've lost your way.
Like the whole, let's see. Oh wait.
Just say you're
I want to hear the
let your life is wrecked. Well, let me just say you're correct.
Wait, what?
You're a loser, baby.
This out of, I'm not gonna lie, out of all of the songs in this one, because there are a shit ton of songs, and I'm whether quality or not, I don't know. Like, because here's the thing, "Loser Baby," that song freaking hits, and that song stuck in my head. This song stuck in my head. Like, he did, like, mwah. Keith David did bang up job with this one, and Blake Roman with Angel.
Loser, goddamn baby.
Like, they freaking ate this song up. And like, there are other songs too that are still good. Like, there's eventually like a Vox song. Poison is okay. This is.
Worst part of this hell, I can only blame myself.
Like, it's that, like, if you've seen this one, like, even the animation of that, it is definitely okay. like Poison is okay. It's no addict. Addict, like,
Despite having overdosed and ending
see,
up
even the voice sounds similar. It's just like, I think, Blake Roman, I think, like, his voice just slightly deeper, and like Michael Kovacs is slightly higher.
comatose. I don't give a damn. I've let my emotions go. Fuck being a sober hoe.
I don't know, something about Addict, I think, like, works, because Poison and Addict, like, 100% kind of tell the same thing, or tell the same thing about Angel Dust. That Valentino is using him, that he's pretty much just an object, he hates his life, that's why he just drugs and all this stuff. Like, that's pretty much what Addict and Poison both do, both are, and they're both fine. Like, the Poison is fine. Like, I'd probably put it on one of my playlists to listen to, but I think Addict is like a banger, like, all the way through. But while listening to Poison, I was just like, man, this is just another version of Addict.
Every night I'm wasted like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah. 2 minutes in Hazbin Hotel.
There was a glowing.
Oh, that's the opening. There are other songs too, like Respectless. Some songs hit it, some songs don't. I'll get to this in a minute. I like Stay Gone too. Because one thing I didn't know about Vox, other than he has a TV head, he's pretty much a wannabe Alistair, and I kind of love that. God, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this video. Okay, so pretty much, Charlie gets called in first episode, Charlie gets called in by Lucifer to have a sit-down meeting with Heaven after the extermination. She has her own princess song, like her own Disney princess song, while she leaves, which I love this scene, actually.
Okay, but just don't sing to them.
That bitch is halfway down the street.
That bitch is halfway down the street. It's freaking great.
Oh, she's dancing.
No.
Like, see, there are bits, like, when Vaggy's angry, I kind of don't see it. When it's everything else, I kind of can read it really well.
Way down the street.
Is she?
Oh, she's.
I love Angels.
This could be swell. Happy day in hell.
Okay, but just don't sing to them.
That bitch is halfway down the street.
That bitch is halfway down the street. I don't know just how he says that. That bitch is halfway down the street. It's so great.
Oh, she's dancing.
No.
Like, holy shit. She has her own, like, this is like pretty much a Disney opening like a Disney song opening of Belle walking down the street singing. There's a Cannibal Town. There's actually a few places. Like, let's see. Hell of a Post. Oh! Hell of a Boss. Also, I want to talk about that in a minute. Well, I kind of brought it up, though. The V's, which is Valentino. What is it? Valentino, Vox, and... the hell was that other one's name? Valerie? No, not Vaggie. Velvet. Because one of them, Vox controls them, controls people like with TV and stuff. He's like Apple, pretty much. Then you have Velvetino, who does all the porn and like, I guess porn is just the movies in hell. And then you have Velvet, who does like fashion and clothing and stuff like that. They talk about the different spots, like the porn spot. They talk about Cannibal Town, which you'd think this is where Alistair would come from.
Don't worry,